You trying to solve all these problems with your human brain and your human understanding of things when you have a direct connection and a direct relationship with the being that literally knows all and everything all at once. God is not a place that you have to, go to find. God truly is a state of being. What's up, guys? It's your girl Jay. I'm in motion. I'm sitting here, got this cross on, and for whatever reason, I wanted to talk about God. If you know me, I've never been like the super religious type of person because I never fully could settle in with the religion of my origin, of my spiritual ancestral origin lineage, which is, Christianity, like a lot of us in the States. I never could fully get with it because I felt like it had several missing pieces in it, missing pieces that didn't really make sense according to the laws of reality and creation, which for me, we don't see the same level of respect and honor of the divine feminine. We have the symbolism there, we have the symbolism, but we don't fully have the full understanding of it. And if we are to worship a God, but never to honor the divine feminine aspect of it, it's incomplete, and you don't get the full, because to have anything in creation, what do you need? You need man and a woman. So why does that stop with the creator of the entire universe? It doesn't really make any sense. So I never was able to fully dive into it and to fully, accept this essence of Christianity and stuff like that until recently. I've been doing my research and I've been really deepening my connection with quote unquote God. And it's not the God that I was taught to worship growing up. The more that I'm getting into Christian mysticism and Gnostic mysticism and Christianity, I'm starting to realize the Bible that was presented to us is not the same Bible that we see. In reality, there's been so many missing stories and missing aspects of the Bible. And when you actually fully dive into it, all those aspects that I always wished were there are actually starting to be there. When I was just in a space where I was in a funk and I didn't know what to do, I didn't know how to move forward, I literally recorded a video talking about, this is going to be day one of getting my mental health and spiritual health back in order because I felt like I was out of order. Something told me to grab my pink Bible, and I opened it up and it went straight to the chapter that I needed to hear, and it was all about faith, but not in the same way that you think. The chapter itself was talking about Galatians 3. And Galatians 3 is basically talking about these two dudes going back and forth about how, one guy wanted to do circumcision or whatever and says, in order to be of God and to have God's favor, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that, you need to do this, and you got to be perfect and you need to follow these laws. And then the other guy is like, no, you don't. In order to follow God, the most important thing that you have to do is to have a relationship with God and to have a direct relationship with God in the manifestation of faith and understanding that God is always there. And it's not anything that you have to really do in the flesh to be perfect in God's eyes. At the end of the day, who you are right now, you can connect to God at any time. And the more I read different texts like the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Mary, my intuitive understanding of the Creator is definitely being echoed from that perspective of God is not a place that you have to, go to find. God truly is a state of being, and a state of being that once you allow and you have a small bit of faith, you are able to experience the essence of God, not in a church, not in a place, not by doing different rules, but by allowing that relationship to manifest itself. So if you were ever a person that has ever struggled with, mental health, struggled with a sense of, depression, shame, guilt, loneliness, feeling isolated, feeling like there's no hope, feeling like, you don't know, even if you're not going through it mentally, spiritually, you might be going through it in life, and you're like, yo, what do I do? Like, I really don't know what to do next. This is a sign that what you need to do foremost is you need to develop a relationship with God. As I've been connecting to God, I realize more and more it's not about the words, it's about the relationship and how allowing God and your intuitive faculties to connect directly to that source, to be surrounded by that love, to be surrounded by that higher intelligence that knows all and everything. You trying to solve all these problems with your human brain and your human understanding of things when you have a direct connection and a direct relationship with the being that literally knows all and everything all at once. So instead of trying to solve your problems from the current human mind and perspective, do you one solid. Solve your problems from the current perspective of God. Tune into God. All you have to do is close your eyes, get into your heart space, and set that intention. All you gotta do to connect to God is to close your eyes, get into that heart space, and allow that presence to overwhelm your being. And I'm telling you, the more you get in the habit of doing that, being present, being in nature, being with yourself, being with that divine source of creation, that spark of creation inside of you, you don't have to do so much because you are allowing the forces of creation to work for you and through you. And don't let all these people out here that don't have an understanding of how to actually connect to God, they're trying to connect to God with doctrine, when the whole actual relationship with God, which is a spiritual connection, is at the core. And all these people saying these words like, trying to demonize the full moon, trying to demonize the body and tantra, all these kind of things is false, because at the end of the day, these are the aspects of the divine creation that are the divine feminine, that are the missing keys of actually how to build a relationship with God, this source that literally knows all and has all the answers with certain issues in my life, certain things that I just don't understand. Just by surrendering and giving that energy to God and just being like, you know what, God, there's a lady, I think her name is Flores Cannon. She talks about this concept of, I surrender this to God. God, I surrender this burden to you. Whatever it is you're going through, I surrender this money issue to you. I surrender this addiction to you. I surrender this love issue to you. I surrender this self-esteem issue to you, this peace of mind issue to you, this fulfillment issue to you. I surrender this to you. I surrender this problem to you. And I kid you not, like within days, whatever the issue I've been having, within the next day, the same day, the issue will magically resolve itself, whether it's a person issue, like a interpersonal issue, a financial issue, and I don't have any more worries, any more stress. Connect to God. I don't care what you call it, the God up there, Allah, whatever. Connect to God. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're trying to solve your problems in a way that is not conducive. It's not strategic. What's the word I'm trying to use? You're doing too much. Okay, do less and receive more. And this is your message and reminder to do that. All right. Subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about my faith journey and as a Christian mystic or whatever I'm going to call myself, because I still love African traditional spirituality too. Okay. Whatever the case is, comment down below if you want to hear more, if you have questions or anything that comes to mind. But if you felt this, comment down below 777, like this video, share this to somebody who needs to hear it, and let this serve as your reminder. You are not freaking alone. You are always connected to God. Okay, you are always connected to God. No matter what you do, you are connected to God. No matter what practice, what thing you do, full moon, whatever, you are always connected to God, and God loves you. Period.